Wakenya hoye! Mheshimiwa Rais, nimeulizwa ya kwamba kwa dakika 3 niseme hatua ambazo serikali imepiga katika kupeleka Kenya mbele na ruwaza ya kuboresha maisha ya Wakenya ili tuwe kati ya nchi zilizoendelea katika siku za usoni. I am proud to report on behalf of the government of Kenya that the last 4 years, under the leadership of President William Ruto, we have been able to do a number of things. And I want to highlight some of the steps that we've taken as a country in taking the development of our country forward from where President Ruto found it. Number 1, this administration has been able to stabilize our economic fundamentals that underwrite our long-term development path. The pillars of development, agriculture, industry, business, enterprise, and so forth, infrastructure, must rest on strong, stable economic fundamentals. All the indicators are showing to a stable economy, a strong currency. For the last 2.5 years, the Kenyan currency has been stable. We found it at 162, 165 to the dollar. It has been stuck at 129 for 2.5 years, showing economic stability. We have multiplied our foreign exchange reserves from $5.7 in 2022 to today, $15.1 billion, the highest foreign exchange reserves in the history of our country. When President Ruto took over, we didn't have enough foreign exchange. And of course, foreign exchange is a factor for international trade and stabilizing the economy. We have also been able to reduce interest rates. We have also been able to be rated favorably, not by ourselves, but by international sovereign rating agencies. Standards & Poor's, Moody's have now upgraded the economy of Kenya to a stable economy. And there are many other fundamentals that I can speak to, including moderating inflation from 9.6% where we found it to now a stable under 6%, and we are still working on the issue of inflation. Of course, on that front also, we have been able to attract last year the highest amount of foreign direct investment in the history of our country, $3.2 billion. This is a report of the United Nations agency, UNCTAD, last year. And all these things put together are showing a stable economy. The central bank lending rate to commercial banks has come down from 13.5% to 8.75% at the moment. The price of government paper, government bonds, and treasury bills has come down, and now that means private sector can access credit and so forth and so on. We have stabilized the economy. Number 2, we've been able to work on the agricultural transformation, and we have achieved a number of things under the agricultural transformation pillar. We have been able, for example, to register our farmers. We used to work on guesswork. We didn't know how many farmers we have, where they are, what they grow, the size of their farms, the kind of fertilizer they need. Now we have a register of 7.2 million farmers. We have also been able to increase our production of some of the major value chains in agriculture. Maize production has grown from 44 million bags in 2022 to 75 million bags last year to underwrite our food security. Unga prices have also been moderated from 250 shillings to right now around 140, 150 for 2 kilograms. We've also been able to transform the coffee sector by removing cartels and increasing our production of coffee, and also the income to coffee farmers has now grown from 60, 70 shillings a kilo of cherry to about 120 to 160 per kilogram of cherry. Our tea production has grown from $138 billion shillings, 138 billion shillings in 2022 to last year's 215 billion shillings. Our sugar production has grown from 472,000 metric tons in 2022 to last year's 815,000 metric tons of sugar. And therefore, that is a big milestone in terms of that value chains. And we have now more farmers benefiting in that sector. We have revived the industries and the factories in the sugar sector and so forth and so on. So we are also now the largest producer of processed milk in Africa, because we have moved our milk production